Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and on neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Louisville Cardinals. 380 Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowle, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Cardinals offense is up first today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The sure hands. It's Wheeler. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Makes the grab. It's Schneider. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
The Cardinals pick up enough for a first down here.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a bodybuilding in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
That's caught. It's Wheeler. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Pressure is coming. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. And the Cardinals will bring their punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Trojans offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game, guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
They'll tackle about the 23-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Grab behind the line. It's Patchett. And it's good for a first down of the 36.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, what a grab! What a sag by the senior.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swann. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes off in a bootleg. Looking to scramble. Breaks into the clear. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, the pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, and he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
Running out of time in the pocket. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Trojans are in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Caught on the shuttle pass. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Pass is incomplete. He caught it, but couldn't get his feet down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And after the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Gets some space around the 30. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Grab down the middle. It's Wheeler. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And incompletion makes it second and short. An inside give now from the shotgun. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. They'll run it here. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Wheeler. Breaking free at the 35. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. And the Cardinals will have 1st and 10 here.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Slides a quick throw, and we're able to get him down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Makes the catch. That is enough for a first down. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. 1st and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, Cardinals. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. He escapes the pocket. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down mark. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The Cardinals pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. 1st down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel the rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's caught. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And the Cardinals will send their punt team onto the field. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And how can we begin our analysis of that 1st half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Tackling at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They build the lead with an efficient running game. We'll see if they can take to the air now to start the 3rd quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. The Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The quarterback keeps it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down. And the Trojans begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking right. This one caught. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, USC. So the offense flexing, and stretching the lead here now in the 2nd half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. He hands it off from the gun. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Catch made on the right side. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. They're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
The Cardinals' offense is on the move now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Wide open downfield. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back. Caught behind the line. It's Schneider. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Cardinals looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Gets rid of it on the move. Oh, and another incompletion. Now comes the field goal unit. And he's got it, no problem.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First down. They're going to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he finds the running back in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. You bring it down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock. But these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down, but a big chunk of yards on the play. And the Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the 1st down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Quarterback keeps the football. And the Trojans keep the football on the move.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback, when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The Trojans are going to cash in here in the red zone.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
1st and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Southern Cal. This offense cannot be stopped.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the left side. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds and try to preserve that clock.
2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back.
Come on,
His mark there, incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the foot.
That was... Oh, what a play. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Trojans.